wanna dedicate this to all them boys coming down Candy.
I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood.
I flip through the air, you know I'm looking tight. These jealous haters looking at me in my car so shy. Wanna take my life and wanna jack, but I see all through that. Never let these misfigures take what's mine, hater, never do that. Who say he going through a thing when y'all ain't never lied? I got a baby, but his mama act like he ain't mine. Wicked women using children to live on. Wanna hurt and try to hate, cause she know the thrill is gone. Say man, I stopped smoking with haters back in 94. But fools be thinking that a sweet gon' get them through my door. And haters like to talk about you in a safe place. I know cause he can't look me out of eye when he in my face. Now listen to my pitch and see if you feel what I mean. Player, I ride dirty every day, but still I shine so clean. Glitter and gleam ain't all what it look like. So I keep clanging out here swinging, trying to live my life.
I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half.
And see these people in days go and come. So for me just to wake, I know I'm blessed. I grab my sense and split my pistol with my thumb. Some of my sweets be tight, now some of my sweets be throwed off. But all my sweets gon' burn, so all always get blowed off. I showed out today and didn't fall prey to none of that pistol play. But who is to say tomorrow they won't be blasting this away? Puffin' spliffs of hate, still upset about the drama here. At this time of year, I'm wiping away my dead homie's mama tear. But naturally, you know them laws is always after me. So I have to be up in that manor on that 503. I'm living dastardly, must be all about survival, G. These haters passing me, streets just keep on getting live with me. They say there has to be another way, but I ain't feeling that. Wanna steal a lack, in my wig they wanna peel it back. But still the fact remains, it's all about the cane, swinging bang. Peace to ESG and all the victims of the game, man.
No, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood.
I'm flipping through GA, I'm trying to see some good, but everything is still the same in my neighborhood. People cry when you up and smile when you down, and when you change for the better, shy fools stop coming around. I see the jealousy and hating and the wicked ways. We all our children praising paper, smoking our life away. Got to the point where I could not decipher day from night. She say she love me, but all we do not is fuss and fight. My conscience mess with me so much that I can't eat or sleep. The other side of selling dope and out there running the streets. And even though I'm gaining street fame, coming from this rap game, lust for thinking and compulsive drinking is a normal thing. Some get erased and misplaced trying to win the race. Some try to hold on to their place by smoking wet lace. But sick drugs and plastic thugs ain't gon' change the hood. I'm smoking skunk and popping the trunk to make me feel good.
I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging
I'm smoking skunk and popping the trunk to make me feel good.
I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the
Diamonds up against that wood. So
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hit Zone with your hosts, J Hits and C Rob. Sit back, grab yourself a drink, and let's talk sports.
Hello, everyone. It's your boy, Jay Hits.
And I'm C-Rob.
And together we're the Hit Zone. We're just two homeboys talking sports. C Rob, my guy. Before we
Sir.
get started, bro, you know I always got to ask you, man, what are you drinking on?
As always, man, that official drink of the Hit Zone, bro.
It's always refreshing, buddy. Also, man, and two, man, we dedicate this podcast and all our podcasts to our truckers going down the road. We want to be that podcast that you can tune in to get those last few miles off your back, man. And like always, be safe and keep trucking.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man. Keep doing your thing.
So, see, Rob, man, hey, been a pretty busy 2 weeks of sports around this area, man. You know, last week we wasn't able to join the show, but you know we're gonna tap into some things. That's some old stories, and we're gonna have some new stories. And you know, we always got the other side of sports, man. It's always fun to do. So, see, Rob, man, what's been up, my guy?
Say, man, like you said, man, it's been a crazy 2 weeks, man. Training camp, MLB trade deadline, college football getting started, getting a lot going on with college football. It's crazy. And what up, Ray? What up, man?
What's up, Ray? Appreciate
Got a
you.
little stuff going on with the Mavs, and then hey, man, I hope everybody brought their folding chairs, man, just in case, so we can have a good show.
No doubt about it, man. But hey, this is the Hit Zone, and there's one thing we're going to talk about on this show, no matter what's going on. It's them boys, man.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still involved. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still involved. Oh, I'm still them boys. I'm still them boys. Yeah, I'm still them boys. Yeah, I'm still them boys. Call and check on me. Hey, I'm still them boys. Them boys.
Every time.
No doubt, man. Hey, the Cowboys are still in training camp, man. Matter of fact, we have our first preseason game coming up this Saturday. I believe kickoff is around 3:00 Central Time, if I'm not mistaken on that. We could probably verify that. But yeah, man. First preseason, our first look at this year's roster, our first look at Mike McCarthy's new offense, our first look at our new offensive coordinator with Schottenheimer, seeing what kind of game plan are we going to somewhat see. I'm sure it's going to be real vanilla, especially being his first playoff game, and we can still get a pretty good sense and a good idea of what this offense could have in store. What are some of the guys or some of the things that you're looking forward to seeing with the Cowboys in this first preseason game, my guy?
Say, you asked me that question. I got to start off with this highlight, bro.
The program been phenomenal all year. Here's Vaughn with some room past the 20, and Vaughn might be gone. He's got incredible speed, outrunning Bama defenders. Inside the 20, Vaughn inside the 10, dives for the end zone. Touchdown, K-State.
That's what I'm looking forward to, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's my favorite draft pick. I can't front. I've said it multiple times on this show. I'm so glad we don't have to see him anymore playing for K-State. But I'm looking forward. I've been seeing, the training camp highlights and everything. This dude, little smallest dude on the field, hiding behind the offensive line and everything. I really want to see how that plays off in an NFL game, man. Because that highlight was him against Bama, and Bama, is one of the closest. But between them and Georgia, closest thing you can get to a NFL defense is what everybody says. So he did that against them. I'm interested in seeing what he does against some of the backups for Jacksonville. I'm in. Hey, quite honestly, I'm interested in seeing Kavontae Turpin. I saw today where coach said he's not going to return any kicks this preseason. They want him to focus on being a wide receiver, and the reports out of camp is this dude's balling at the receiver position. So I'm interested in seeing what he's going to be doing Saturday as well, man.
Yeah, another guy that I'm interested in seeing is Jalen Brooks, the rookie, man. Every time I watch camp highlights, I see number 83 making a play, and I'm like, "Who is this kid, man?" But they're like, "Hey, he might be the steal of the draft, man, at receiver. So if we can get another weapon in on our receiving core, that'd be great." Another thing I'm looking forward to, bro. Like, I feel like we know what we have in Cooper Rush somewhat.
Yeah.
This is Will Greer's preseason. This is his training camp. We need to see what this guy has. I believe he haven't really been able to perform because of some injuries and things of that sort. But so this is the camp to see what we have in him, because I believe we kind of got a feeling what Cooper Rush could do when you put the lights on. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, like you said, we know what to expect from Coop, man. I got something I want to talk about since we talked about the Cowboys and you brought up the quarterback position. And I don't know how much you on Twitter, how much you see of the NFL and what they're posting on Twitter. And I don't know, man. If you haven't, I'll let you know. The NFL world hates Dak Prescott.
No doubt.
They hate this dude.
No
man.
doubt. No doubt.
I'm trying to think, it wasn't Shady. Who's on Fox Sports, the little light skinned dude with the curly hair. He's usually talking basketball. But
yeah, I know you're talking about.
I think I heard him say, like, man, ain't nothing he can do to change the perception about him. Like, he could win 2 Super Bowls and they still gonna call him average. And I'm like, y'all, if 2 Super Bowls, they still not gonna cut it, man. Like, you just not gonna make some people happy, bro.
Broussard, that's it.
Broussard, thank you, Ray, thank you. It's like where does this hate come from, dog? And then like Shady McCoy is like I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. This dude, like, apparently Dak Prescott's the only quarterback in training camp that's thrown interceptions.
Oh yeah,
because he's the only one where they reported about. And I saw, like, the other day, I think yesterday, he threw 3 picks. Here's the thing, man. If you know anything about football and training camp, this is where you take the risk.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you see, can I do this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You take more chances in practice than you do in a game. And I believe one of the reporters said, hey, by the way, during training camp, this dude has thrown 40 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. If he does that for the year, I'm good with that, bro.
And my thing is, it comes with being the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. A little that, it's a magnifying glass on you. Everybody critiques everything you do. People want to know what the Dallas Cowboys starting quarterback is up to at all times. But with Dak, man, it's like even you knowing that he's thrown 40 touchdowns and 8 interceptions in training camp, it's crazy to me. When did they start keeping the stats of touchdowns and interceptions in training camp? When did that start? Because I can't tell you Traegman's training camp stats. No. I can't tell you Matt Mahomes' training camp stats. Nope. Like, when did they start doing that? And that's the thing, man, with Dak. Hey, Dak, I'm sorry to tell you, brother, but you have to win. That's the only way you're gonna shut it up. I have confidence in you. I think you're a very talented quarterback. I think you belong in this league. I don't think it's just a whole lot of quarterbacks is more talented than you. I believe that. I've seen your growth. I've seen your development. I get it. You're a hard worker and you're a leader. I'm a Dak fan. I backs Dak. But hey, it's only so much you can say. It's only so much you can do. He has to at least get his team to the NFC Championship, and he might need to win it to just shut everybody up, bro. He might need to win it.
Yeah, bro. That's the only way. That's the only way. And even then, you're still not gonna get everybody. Still not gonna convince everyone, bro. So, hey, man, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not one of those cats that make excuses for our quarterback. I'm not. And we've had folks come on here and say he's overrated, and our response is always, "Who's rating? Like, what you rating him at? If you got him anywhere around number 10 in the NFL, I don't see how that's overrating. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a Dak Prescott fan, and I say he's right around that area. But yeah, they call him overrated. My dude's been consistent his entire career. Quite honestly, my dude's living the American dream, man. And what I've picked up on is a lot of folks hate that.
Yeah.
I see that with LeBron James too. It's like, why you hating this dude, man? Dude's doing everything right, and it ain't good enough. It's crazy.
Yeah. Just sticking with some more Cowboy news coming out of training camp. Our first round draft pick, Big Mozzie, man. They say he has what a knee sprain, has some kind of. He got an MRI done. They say it was cautionary. I don't think they found any type of tear or anything, but just one of those. He's a big guy carrying a lot of weight, so I'm sure he's sometimes going to get those type of injuries, man. So,
Facts.
They say in the preseason, Gallup will play, and I think Dak, of course, is not playing. We know that.
I don't think CD is playing.
CD is not playing. I want to say that Gilly is playing.
Who is?
Gilly, the corner, our new corner.
I don't need him to play, man. Like I said, the reports out of camp is this dude's balling. This dude's a blanket on these wide receivers. Any of the catches you see people make on him is an amazing catch.
And I heard he's making a very good impression on Diggs. Like Diggs has stepped his game up just because he got Gilly on the other side. Man, I'm so excited. I'm going to keep my enthusiasm to a pretty mid level until the season gets started. But hey, I'm so excited about this team, bro.
You already know what I think about this team.
The ceiling is the roof.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, Brandon Cooks and Michael Gallup both are scheduled to play. So that's according to
Hey, that should be fun, bro. That should be a lot of fun, man. Like I said, we're looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, that's pretty much, man, all I got for Cowboys, man. Unless you got something else you want to talk about.
Oh, I do got one thing I saw here earlier. They done the NFL top 100.
Mm-hmm.
That's done. It's a wrap. We had quite a few Cowboys on that list. I don't think we didn't lead the league in the number of guys that was on the list, but yeah, I think I was just talking about your boy Dak. I think he was like the number eight or nine ranked quarterback in the NFL. This is about NFL players. So
Well, Michael come in 9.
Michael was number 9. Yeah. He's number 9th player overall. CD was 34. Tony Pollard was 55. Dak was 56. Diggs was 60. Zach Martin 68, and DeMarcus Lawrence was 99. So only other team that had more players on the top 100. Can you guess who it was?
Philadelphia Eagles.
San Francisco 49ers.
That was my second guess.
Yep. And hey, man, you talked about the Eagles, man. I know we ain't gone to the whole NFL yet, but how many teams in recent history have lost the Super Bowl and went back?
I think that dates back to like the 70s.
Yeah, it goes back a while. Most teams don't go. Only teams that go back is usually ones that won,
Yeah.
and they trying to go for back-to-back championships. So that's all. That's all I have to say about that.
And
man.
usually the team that goes and lose, they like
They don't make the playoffs.
they're not. It's not even close. That's why I don't think. I got a bold prediction. Bold prediction.
All right.
The Bengals nor the Eagles will not make another Super Bowl.
Oh shoot! Whoa, won't make another one. That's bold, bro. That's bold.
Pretty bold. But hey,
bold. What does Jalen Hurts have to say about that, man? That's tough, bro.
Hey, you heard it here first.
Hey, all right then. Hey, man, I don't know about that, but Chiefs lost and went back. That's the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So we got one. And the Chiefs been to how many Super Bowls in this?
When did the Bucks lose and go back?
No, the Chiefs lost to the Bucks.
Oh, okay.
Mahomes lost to Brady.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. I thought he was saying that the Bucks were. I'm like, nah.
No, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one team that's done it. And they have probably the best quarterback of this generation.
Yeah.
And probably the best coach right now in this generation.
A Hall of Fame coach. We just say that.
We can't argue about that. He's definitely a Hall of Fame coach. But that's the one. And quite honestly, I'll go ahead and say it. I like Jalen Hurts, bro. I like him. I like his story. I like he from Texas, he from Channelview. Like Channelview, went to Bama, left, went to OU, like, and made a career. Like this dude at one point was the highest paid player in the league. Gotta respect it. However, you gotta do it more than once, bro. Oh my gosh, man. Anybody, if I ain't even gonna use my dude as an example, but you gotta do it more than once to be like, okay, this dude's a top 3 quarterback in the league. Like, yo, like, chill, man, chill. Everybody else that they do that with, we saw them do it in college. We saw like, oh, he's that dude, and we didn't see that with him. And he finally had a good season after a subpar season. So run it back. You run it back. I'll be quiet.
A major upgrade to his team also.
Yeah. All of that. But hey, most great quarterbacks have great offensive players on their squad. And I'll say this about your boy KC. It seems like it's just him and Kelsey right now. That's the clear number 1 quarterback, in my opinion, in the NFL. And 2, 3, and 4, and 5 ain't nowhere close. It's a huge separation. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's Burrow or my dude in Buffalo, or my dude in Jacksonville. I know who it ain't. It ain't the dude in LA. But and it ain't the dude in Philly. It's just my opinion.
I can't argue with it.
Oh man, you can argue though.
No. You won't see me arguing for a Philadelphia Eagle.
But yeah, man, that's I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if we want to go into any more NFL talk right now or move on from Cowboys talk, man. I'll let you call it.
Yeah, that's it for the Cowboys, man. We can go on over to them.
Okay. All right. Well, we will move right along. And
I really feel like our team's on a mission. We've been building for this all winter, all spring. These guys have been on a mission to win a Big 12 championship. Guys that are putting forth the necessary effort and means to try to be a champion.
We wear Texas on our chest for a reason, bro. Come to work every day.
The veteran players, Jalen Ford at linebacker, Jordan Whittington's leadership has been great. What I've seen out of Xavier Worthy has been phenomenal. We have Barron Sorrell back. We have Byron Murphy. We have Trevondre Sweat. Jade and Barron made a lot of impactful plays. JT Sanders is just a budding star. Quinn has had a great offseason. He's really putting in the time to make it all come together. We're going to define who we're going to be by the way we play. It's really not what anybody else thinks. It's about what we do.
So yeah, my boys down in Austin, they starting fall camp, man. It's a real exciting time if you're a Longhorn fan, man. And Steve Sarkisian did his opening press conference, and one of these quotes, man, it really stuck with me. He said, I think that they've kind of assumed this mentality of embrace the hate. We're the University of Texas. We get it. We're gonna go after everybody. And I say it's a long time coming for that type of attitude, bro. Like, and no time like the present. It's your last year in the Big 12. Everybody's coming for you. And I would say this: these games can't be close. If they're close, they're gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way to mess with you. We saw it last year. So let's run up the score on these clans like we used to do back in the day, man.
Yeah, I think Sarkisian has a lot of confidence going in this season, and you can see why. You have I think I was reading where you have every offensive lineman coming back for this season. That's never happened in Texas history. In the history of the university, that has never happened. That you got your whole returning starting offensive lines coming back. And for years, that's been the thorn in Texas paw is the offensive line. I think our skilled players has been pretty decent. We just couldn't block. We couldn't block. So now we have that in good shape, and I think even the pipeline of offensive line, the backup offensive line, I think it's at a place where that could be a consistent strength going forward. And like I say, our skilled guys, man, this is the team, bro. This is the team that is ready to take that next level, man. And I'm talking about the level of playoff, competing with the Bamas, with the Georgias, that level. I'm not talking just Big 12 championship. I'm talking about that level to go compete for a national championship. That's what I think Texas is right now.
I think Big 12 championship is the floor. What's the floor for this team? Big 12 championship. What's the ceiling?
The ceiling is the roof.
My dog. But yeah, man. Also, Sark said you saw me put up there. Everybody's healthy, man, including your transfer from Wyoming, bro.
That's good. That's big. That's huge.
Very huge. So Sark said typically likes to have a 4 to 5 wide receiver rotation, but you might have to expand that this year, man. I mean, when you got a 5-star freshman, you kind of got to play him, bro. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised to see 5 or 6 guys playing on the regular. And shout out to Kyle Flood, man. You talked about that offensive line. This is the dude that's recruiting.
Yeah.
Former offensive line coach at Bama is at Texas, and we're starting to see the results of that.
Yeah, no doubt. You can see it. You can see it. Ever since this guy came on campus, man, we've been getting the top players. The NIL money, what is it, $50,000 per offensive line? I'm sure that doesn't hurt, but
pancake factory.
Yeah, so yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming real nice. Coming along real nice. Word I heard out on fall camp is the Georgia transfer receiver. His name slipped my mind. Mitchell. He is dominating camp right now. So we got before the season starts, we got to get our insider in, D Kane, on the show. Give us a rundown of what's going on. But yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I still, I got to shout out our boy Jay Witt. I think this is the breakout season for him, man.
Yeah.
I think there's a good chance we might have 2 or 3 receivers get drafted this year. That's significant. That's significant. Want to shout out our linebacker Jalen Ford, named to the Nagurski Trophy watch list. Offensive lineman Kelvin Banks Jr. that was shutting dudes down. Who's that? Will Anderson for Bama. They had to move him to the other side last year because they couldn't get around this dude. This dude gonna be a top 10 pick. Not this year. Not this year. We got him. We got him for another 2 seasons. But this dude was a freshman, killing a top 5 pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. That's significant. Don't ignore it. Ray Guy watch list. That's what's up. That's cool. And of course, Davey O'Brien watch list for Quinn Ewers. Mackey watch list for Jatavian Sanders. Remington watch list for Jake Majors. Like, this tells you that Sark has been recruiting his tail off, man. And not only that, but they're developing players. That's what it takes. We've had coaches that could recruit, but they would not develop. Now we're starting to see that development, and we'll see where that development takes us, man. It's an exciting time. Like I said earlier, it's a damn exciting time to be a Longhorn fan, bro.
No doubt. And going back to development, yeah, and I think Sark learned that from um, Nick at Alabama, and he took a lot of his staff to Texas with him. So I'm sure a lot of the development is based on the Alabama program. So yeah, it's something we ain't seen around here in a long time. So yeah, that development is big.
Yeah, no doubt. So also we got this. These are per ESPN's FPI. These are teams with the best chance to make the college football playoff. It's Ohio State, Georgia, Bama, Texas, Michigan, and USC. Are they forgetting anybody on that list, bro? Anybody missing, Doc?
Who missing on this list?
I don't think anybody missing, bro.
Okay, I thought it was a trick question.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. That look about right to me. You got Ohio State and Michigan. You got Georgia and Bama. You got SC. You got them Longhorns. Like that sign say, don't mess with Texas, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out Ray. Ray is a Bama guy. So yeah, we are all looking forward to that game, bro. Still wouldn't mind if I could figure out a way to get there, bro. I would not mind being in Bama for that one. I bring my chair with me. Hey, you seen this, bro? Say, this was a recruit from the University of Michigan. This is what they feeding recruits at Michigan.
Lord,
I saw that. Hey, I've been on a recruiting trip to UT. Food don't look like that, though.
Yeah.
Food don't look nothing like that, bro.
Shoot. But a recruiting trip to North Texas doesn't look like that.
Yo, that was wild. That tripped me the heck out, man. Hey, did you see A&M got some new uniforms?
I think you showed them to me.
Oh no, these different.
Little brother. That's funny.
Oh man. As always, just jokes, man.
I got a hot sports take, man. College hot sports take.
Hey, hold on. Before you give your take, hey, Ray said that's a tough ticket to get. But let me talk to my daughter and see what I can do for hey, let's go. I'll sit there with you in the student section, bro. Wait, do they serve beer down there? I don't want to get no beer poured on me, dog. All right, what's your hot sports take, Hits?
Texas and Oklahoma going to SEC, right? We know that.
Oh, I was like, wait, that's not a take.
We know that, right? Okay. I have a feeling that Oklahoma is going to fall all the way off. I mean, like, irrelevant. I mean, like, Nebraska fall off.
I mean, I don't like when we agree, bro. I don't like that shit. But yeah, man, I don't know if it's gonna be like a Nebraska fall off, but I think it'll be like an A&M fall off. Like a Nebraska fall off is like they ain't even had a good year. I don't think. At least A&M had Johnny Football for a couple seasons.
Now, what I'm seeing, what I mean by it, like A&M that was a flash in the pan.
Yeah.
Nebraska was a consistent powerhouse year after year after year.
Right.
Oklahoma was a consistent powerhouse year after year after year, even dating back to Bob Stoops' first years, all the way up to present day with Lincoln Riley. That type of program is going to fall off, I feel, once they get into the SEC. That's saying a lot. It's not like A&M. A&M, like I say, they are flash in the pan here and now. But for Oklahoma to fall off like Nebraska, you get, first of all, to be compared to Nebraska, you got to understand how dominant Nebraska was at that time.
I got you, dog.
So yeah, Oklahoma to fall off like Nebraska, that's going to be huge if they do, and I got a feeling they are.
Yeah. I have that same feeling. Um, I,
Cool can't be watching the show right now.
he can't be.
He can't be because he haven't posted not one comment after that, and I knew
But
I was going to get it.
they have to be concerned. If you're an OU fan, you have to be concerned because when A&M left, me and I talked about this when A&M left. It's gonna open up the SEC to recruit Texas. And if a player's choosing between A&M and Texas, they might go to A&M because they were in the SEC. But with your like OU now, like you went from being the big dog in the little or the big fish in the little pond, and now you just a fish in a huge pond of places kids probably would rather go to. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a kid, if Oklahoma, Texas, and Bama and Georgia are recruiting me, probably not gonna go to Oklahoma, man. And there's multiple reasons for that. There's the tradition of Alabama and Georgia, but I go back to this. When we talked about Texas and Oklahoma going to the SEC last year, Austin, Texas is a draw. It's a draw that no other city in the SEC has. Point blank. Period. Ain't no other school in the SEC like Austin. So that's a draw. And then you got ain't nobody else paying except A&M like the University of Texas. So if I'm OU, I'm looking around. Actually, if I'm OU, so I might be like, yo, what's up with the Pac-12?
No, you got to be connected to Texas.
But they're gonna lose,
they got to stay connected.
They're gonna struggle.
Yeah, of course they're going to struggle, man. Especially going over in that conference. What OU should have done is kept Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley was their draw. Lincoln Riley was the quarterback. The top quarterback around this area is going to go to Lincoln Riley. He's the Heisman Trophy whisperer.
Yep.
So that was the draw. You get rid of him. You don't have Bob Stoops is the historical guy. He's the guy that put the program on the map. So that's a recruiting piece. Then you get Lincoln Riley. Like I say, this guy's a quarterback whisperer, and he's gone. What is the draw to Oklahoma now? What is the draw?
Hey, cool. Cool. Finally came through.
I knew it, Doc. I knew it.
Oh, you will never fall off. Hey, you remember? Hey, you remember when when your boy Barry Switzer was at OU?
Yeah,
they were kicking ass, taking names every year. And then when he left and the brother took over, and Oklahoma was trash. That's what, when we talk about them falling off, that's what I'm predicting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm predicting. Unless Bob Stoops leave the Arlington football team and go back to OU, and even still, they'll be a little bit better, but they're not gonna be back to where they were, bro.
Shout out to that boy Lou Gaines, man. Shout out to Lou.
Hey, appreciate you, Lou. Thanks for coming. Hey, man, appreciate you, man. Baton Rouge is not Austin. Come on.
Say C-Rob, explain what you mean by that. As far as like the opportunity for a college student.
Okay.
Explain it. Don't just say.
You right.
People not getting what you're saying on that.
You're right.
Because I think college town, other places probably could be. Explain what you mean when you say Austin is the draw.
Austin is the draw because not only like University of Texas, obviously is the flagship school in this state. This state that has 28 million people now, something like that. It's like second most populous state in the country. And then you're in the capital city that is over 1 million people. There's all these Fortune 500 companies that's in Austin. There's this alumni base that's in Austin, around Austin, the whole state of Texas, really around the world. There's that alumni base that are running these Fortune 500 companies. So when you leave UT, bro, you always going to have opportunities. You're always going to have opportunities outside of football. Always. Especially if you're great for UT. Like average dudes go on and have their own businesses and it's supported because we support our guys. Bro, if you great, you can blow all the way up, you can fall off, and the alumni still gonna take care of you and still find you a nice little $1 million job. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That's what Texas offers. It's an actual city. A lot of people, when they go to college, they'll go to that town where the college is, and when they graduate, what do? They leave. It happens all the time. When you go to school in Austin, unless you've got to go pro, you're going to go to that city you pro in. But a lot of these dudes, they come back and they live in Austin. A lot of people, when they graduate from UT, they stay in Austin. They leave small towns, they leave big cities to be in Austin. That's the draw. That's what I'm talking about.
Gotcha. And that's what I wanted you to explain, because I'm sure, there's other places that are better college towns. But
yeah. Hey, Baton Rouge is a great college town, bro.
You speaking of economics.
Death Valley, amazing. You go into Baton Rouge at night, it's a problem. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, awesome.
Fayetteville.
Great. Fayetteville, Arkansas, great to go see a game. The energy of the state.
All the SEC, most of the SEC teams got a great atmosphere. Most of
them. Hey, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I saw these guys. This is an old video, but they talking about atmosphere at an SEC stadium.
A&M's record at home nowadays
0-290. What they never win. They don't win.
What was the last big game A&M won?
They won the overtime.
Well, they beat Alabama in Alabama that time with Johnny Manziel.
They won the LSU overtime.
But I'm talking about, we brag about Kyle Field like 12th man.
Never.
Fair.
Never. Like, no.
Like R.C. Slocum?
Before that, probably Jackie.
Why do we build it up, though? It's like this.
It's a great environment.
It's great.
No.
I mean, no. Come back here. I'm not doubting that it's not a great environment. I'm saying, is it an intimidating environment?
You would think it is. The stadium is, but they don't seem to win big games.
What's A&M's?
So, College Station, great environment, bro. Great environment. But, you get it. It ain't me just talking. It's them.
Things announced coming tomorrow. It's out of LSU and Texas.
How about,
sound like a homer.
How about this, Louis Gaines? Since I'm a homer and I lived in Duncanville and went to many a Duncanville games, seen this dude play in person. I think he's going to LSU. The running back for Duncanville, I think he's going to LSU too. They're both announcing tomorrow. I think they both going to LSU. So I guess that do I still sound like a homer? OU is a blue blood. Of course. But that don't mean Nebraska fall off.
Like Nebraska.
Right. Nebraska a blue blood.
I compare it to Nebraska. I compared it to Nebraska.
Hey, Texas a blue blood. They ain't done nothing in a decade.
And I heard a OU fan say, if you go back to our games last year, they was very close. A field goal here, a field goal. I said, man, that sounds just like us. through the Charlie Strong years, through the what's the guy that's Charlie? Like,
yeah.
Like we was close in every game. I don't think we ever got blown out.
Yeah, we didn't get blown out.
But that sucks.
Yeah. Even last year, we could say that. But do we talk like that? Hell no. We lost. Are there reasons? Yeah. Were the refs involved in some stuff? Sure. But point is, we lost, bro. We lost, and our prediction is pain for Oklahoma. Y'all do, man. Y'all do for a sucky decade. We went through it.
No doubt.
Hey, you know what else been going on with college football, bro? Realignment. Watch this.
Where to start? I'll take that one right there. She got to come.
Oh, yes. She's very nice.
She is nice, but I hurt my back and my neck, and I need a little bit more massage, you know. So I'm going to take her in the pink, too.
Oh, yes.
And let me get her. Hey, baby. I don't know where to start.
Yo, man. Saw this today, man. This messed up, bro. This is the rumored new Pac-12. Air Force, Colorado State, Wyoming, Utah State, New Mexico, San Diego State, UNLV, Fresno State, Boise State, Washington State, Oregon State, and Cal, bro. What, man? What's going on, bro?
I'm just wondering when Cal, what Cal taking so long to move? You know,
what's Cal taking so long for?
Yeah. What their problem?
What do you want Cal to do? They fighting for their life here, bro. Cal and Stanford. What I heard is Cal at Stanford might be going to the ACC.
The ACC,
bro. The ACC.
I think the ACC finna get shredded too in a minute.
Real talk. I thought was Big 12 was gonna fall off.
Nah, Big 12 thought ahead. They thought about this.
Yeah. Once the Big 10 got USC and UCLA, like I think the Big 12 was like, oh, okay, like we gonna lose Texas and Oklahoma, but we can gobble up what's left of the Pac-12 because the Pac-12 commissioner is tripping, bro. He's tripping. So the Big 10 now has USC, UCLA, Oregon, and Washington. And I'm really looking forward to seeing USC playing at Penn State in the snow at night in a whiteout game. I think that's gonna be amazing, bro. I still wish the Big Ten would play some games in Texas, though. You know that. I'm a stay on that, bro. Even though it's a losing battle.
Shout out to our ponies. Pony up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, pony up, man.
So Lou says, so all that you said about Texas being a great football city and environment, why is he going to LSU? Why is he going to LSU, Rob?
So leave that up. So I didn't say it was a great football city. I said it's a great city to be in. It's a great city to go to college in. This is what I'm talking about.
That's why I wanted you to explain it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about life after football. I'm talking about
economics.
I'm talking about economics, preparing kids for what happens next. That's what I'm talking about. So you asked me, why do I think he's going to LSU? So the running back for Duncanville, you can text me, or you can put his name in the comments. Thing is, he's been getting recruited by quite a few schools. None of them were really Texas. Okay. Texas offered him late. And the way I understand it, it was like, it wasn't, they kind of offered him because of college.
Package deal.
They offered him because they wanted to see if that would help them get college. Not because they necessarily wanted him to be on their team. So why do I think he's going to LSU? Because his homeboy and his teammates going to LSU. Now, shocking the world, would be if the running back said, "No, I'm going to OU." If he says that, then I'm like, oh, shoot, I don't know where Colin going then. Then I say it's 50-50, Texas or LSU. But yeah, I think he's choosing LSU because, hey, LSU's a good team. You ain't heard us hate on the LSU Tigers. Have we hated on LSU hits?
Mm-mm.
No. They're a good team. They showed that last year. They're good. They have good coaching. So, yeah, it's fair if, hey, my boy going to this school, I can go there, and we still got a good chance to win there too. That's all. That seems like that's a reasonable explanation, no?
Yeah, I think Chip Kelly gonna bring that program back real quick.
Not Chip.
I mean,
Brian.
not Chip. Brian Kelly. My bad.
Yeah, man. But yeah, SEC tough, man. SEC tough, man. I'm so looking forward to 2024 season, bro.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great football all day Saturday.
Oh my gosh, bro. College football finna be off the chain in a few seasons, bro.
I just wish the SEC would go ahead and go and get Florida State. And Clemson, and let's call it a league.
So yeah, the ACC be dead then, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Two good players that grew up together and go to and play on the same state championship team. It makes sense to me that they would go to the same college. I hope I'm wrong, bro. I hope I'm wrong. Whoever gets that kid, whoever gets College Simmons is gonna kind of be in control of the board for like having the number one class, or at least have a lot of momentum to possibly have a number one class. That's real talk. That dude, the hype on that dude is real.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the like sack record in the state of Texas. Like, dude's legit, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope I'm wrong, bro. But I don't think I will be. But hey man, shout out to them, to Oklahoma and Texas, man. How did they help kill the Pac-12, bro? That's amazing to me.
Yeah.
If them two schools stay in the Big 12, the Pac-12 is just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun, man. What's going on here?
So is the Longhorn Network out of here?
Yeah, I think so. It was a good run. Hey, man, they made $200 million.
Yeah.
I've heard people blame the Longhorn Network for all this realignment. Like if Texas wouldn't have got that, A&M and Nebraska and Colorado would all stay in the Big 12 in Missouri. You blame Longhorn Network for that?
No. I mean, Texas is just that type of school, man, that gets that type of stuff, man. I mean, if you was ESPN, you had the money, why not?
Why not?
It made the network money.
Hey, to anybody that says it did, cause the beginning of realignment, and some people say kind of the death of regular college football. I would say if your favorite college football team was offered that, would you want them to say no? I wouldn't, but
no.
And I wouldn't blame anybody else. I never blame people for taking the money. Never.
How much of a power move would it be if Texas still was able to keep the Longhorn Network and SEC?
That'd be dope to
say. And the SEC has their own network.
Yeah, there's the SEC network and the Longhorn network, but hey, they both connected to ESPN, so I guess it could happen. It'd be amazing.
That'd be a power move there, man.
Hey, man, if anybody could do it, man.
No doubt.
But hey, man, let me ask you something, man. What would you like to talk about next? I feel like we got some momentum and we got some energy going tonight. So I'm thinking we should talk boxing, bro.
So let's go and get that out the way, man. We didn't do it last week.
All right, let's get it.
The second round, when I heard him, I felt as if he couldn't handle my power like I can handle his. I remember him throwing a overhand looping left, and he caught me right on the button. I think it was the first order, second round, and I was just like, "This is it." I was like, "Oh, okay." It's gonna be a long night for him. Oh yeah, definitely after the second round, when I heard him, I felt as if he couldn't handle my power like I can handle his. I remember.
Yeah, man. So the homeboy took an L. Homeboy took an L, man. I can't front, man. I watched the whole fight afterwards, but it took me like forever to. I think I caught like the last 3 rounds, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I ain't never seen my dude look like that, man.
Yeah, I remember saying it the week before, man. Crawford is a beast, dog. He's a dog, man. Like Crawford is going to go down as one of the greatest fighters of our time. That's what people are not realizing. Like this dude, he can southpaw and he can turn orthodox in the same fight. Like he's a real bona fide boxer. I saw in the first round, what it was second round, where they got tied up. Crawford and Spence got tied up, and Crawford pushed Spence off, and it was almost like he threw him off of him. I was like, bro, and I think Spence has seen his strength there. He's like, dude, this dude is strong. And I think it was one of those situations once Earl got dropped, once he got went down, he started questioning his ability. He started questioning his I want a bucket of fries and some sunflower seeds. I think he started questioning, man. Hey, that's the homie. We ain't gonna clown too much.
We ain't gonna clown too hard. Respect.
But I think he questioned for the first time in his career. He questioned his ability, man, and then his confidence went down, and you saw it. And Crawford was just like, man, I think Crawford knew he could have knocked him out early, but I think he wanted to beat him up. He wanted to beat him up, bro, and that's what he did, man. He beat that dude up, man. I got a question for you, C-Rob.
All right.
Is it me, or do it seems like ever since Errol had his car accident, it seemed like he talked like he's punch drunk. Like it seemed like he's, how the Larry Holmes and how they used to talk, like kind of slur their words. I kind of hear some word slurring with Errol Spence these days. I don't know if it's just me, or are you picking up on that as well?
I did pick up on that. He sounds a little different. I don't know if he's fully compromised. I don't know, but I mean, he's fought since. I just tell you, I just tell you, man. I never seen him look like how he looked in that fight. He looked sick, to be honest. And I've heard, we live in Dallas, so I've heard like he was dehydrated and trying to make weight or whatever. I don't know about all that. I don't know. I'm not the boxing expert, and I certainly don't want to come on here and sound like I'm making excuses. He wasn't. This was him after the fight. Quote, he was the better man on the night. He was just better. That's just it. Yeah, what Ray got. If y'all thought Spence was gonna win, y'all ain't been paying attention.
Exactly. I knew it. Crawford was tough, man. I knew he was tough, bro.
Yeah, we all knew it was gonna be a tough fight, bro. It was just like we rep the city, bro. It's behind us, man. So I was picking with my heart and I'm not my head, man. Ray say we clowning. He was too disrespectful in the build up over the years. Oh, hey, all right, hey, well, yeah, you have the floor, Ray. What else you got? He had multiple surgeries on his jaw. Okay, all right. And Ray also says he was getting killed. Oh my gosh, he seemed like he kept walking into the jab, bro. It's like, bro, put your guard up. What are you? How are you a pro boxer and you don't know to block this dude's jab? That jab was
like he was trying to go to the body of Crawford too much. He was going to the body, and every time he went to the body, Crawford countered with the overhand, boom, right on his butt. So it's like, stop doing that, bro. I feel like if he's going to continue to box or want to build up to a rematch, he's going to have to maybe fire his corner or something because he was not prepared for that fight, bro. He wasn't prepared at all.
That's tough, man. That's tough to say to fire, your corner, but I mean, sheesh. You're right. He looked ill prepared, bro. He did.
Hey, Floyd did, and it was his dad, right? Like Floyd. Hey, man, it happens.
Yeah, that'd be tough. Let me ask you. Let me ask y'all this watch. Do you want to see a rematch? Do you want to see a rematch here in Dallas, like middle of December?
If it happens, I will pay to watch it. I mean, that's just what it's going to be. I think it's in the contract clause, so it's going to happen anyway. So yeah, I'll watch it. I
believe he has 30 days from the fight to request.
Now, this is another thing. Are they going to stay at 147? They're going to go up to 154 because I feel like Spence at that weight, he's outmatched. He's outmatched. Yeah, he's outmatched. Now, if they go up to 154, then that'll make it an interesting rematch.
If you're Crawford, would you agree to that, Ray? Do you want to see a rematch? Ray says a rematch is going to end the same way. He can't fix his issues in 5 months. Would that go back to hits? So, Ray, what you think? If we fighting at 154, does he have a shot? Does he have a puncher's chance at least at 154? And I gotta say, I agree with you, man. Though, if he goes use that same strategy, it'd be worse, bro. If Ray says, yeah, even at 154, yeah, we gotta see a different strategy, bro. Like,
but this is the thing too.
Eesh.
But look, Earl is known for his size. He's known for his size and his strength. If you make him lose that weight, then that advantage is gone from him. Like Earl built like could play football, dude. He's like 6 foot. You know, he can hold some weight. He's not
built like Xavier Worthy, bro.
Yeah, he's not a bony dude. No, he's not built like that. He's not built like Xavier. Like Earl could put some pounds on. He could pack some pounds.
How much pounds would it take for him to have enough strength to stay in the ring with Crawford?
That's the question. That's the $1 million question. If we had the answer to that, man, we'll be rich right now, bro.
Yeah, we could go coach him up.
So I don't know.
I got to tell you, bro, I don't want to see it. I'm good. Look, I'm good where I'm at. That I think we probably need to see another fight, at least from him, to see that he's okay, he's good. I'm not gonna go as far as what did Stephen A. Smith said my man should retire. I'm not gonna go that far. That sounds ridiculous.
If he
do something different, I need to see something, bro.
If he has damage, I think he should retire too. I think if Stephen A. was coming from that aspect, like he got some kind of neurology damage or something, then yeah, go ahead and hang it up, bro. You know, you got plenty of money.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, respectfully disagree, man. Keep doing your thing. What do you mean?
It's only one loss.
Say,
you lost to a great fighter.
One loss in your entire career. Say, as long as you can make money doing it, and you got good health, keep doing your thing, bro.
The health, as long as you're in good health, that's the problem. Now, if you out there and like I say, maybe that wreck caused a little more damage than we thought. I don't know.
Yeah. What do you guys think about all of this? Bray says Roy Jones said he needs 2 fights first to have a chance in a rematch. If not, it'll be the same, even if they fight at 175.
Okay, Ray.
Ray, big time Crawford fan. I saw you on fight night, bro. You was doing your thing, man. You was doing your thing, bro. I like seeing our boys out here having a good time, man. But I know you was with Crawford the whole time. I know. So hey, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. It's cool when the people you pulling for win. We're not so used to that around here in a while.
Well, moving on.
Yes, sir. Moving on. Where you want to go with this, man?
I guess we got the. Hey, them Rangers on a hot streak, man. We got to say something about the Rangers, bro.
Rangers had a streak of 8 consecutive wins. They had a streak that ended today, but they had won every game since the trade deadline. Why do we bring up the trade deadline? Well, because during the trade deadline, the Rangers picked up Max Scherzer, which y'all know this dude has multiple Cy Young awards. So that was a significant pickup among some other moves that they made. I think they did pick up another um, starting pitcher and another reliever, and as well as a catcher, man. So, like I said, we excited. They extended their lead, bro, against the Astros. Last
They're
time we
about
was
3.5, right?
yeah, last time we was on here, it was a 1-game lead, man. So they extended, and I mean we excited to see what happens next. Josh Young got hurt, broke his thumb. That's our rookie of the year candidate, third baseman. So he'll be out 6 weeks. We're going through these injuries, man. We're going through these injuries. Corey Seager was out for a while. He's back. That dude said if it wasn't for Otani, I mean, a couple of our guys, Seager and Simeon, could be MVP candidates, man. That's how good of players this team has. And hey, that's why they're leading their division. They got a chance to make the playoffs, man.
No doubt. And I know we're talking Rangers, but me and C Rob did not plan to wear our Dodgers hats, dog, blue and black. We did not plan that, bro.
Yo, I just noticed that.
It's all good.
Hey, man, if anybody been to Los Angeles, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all probably got some too. But yeah, man, that's them Rangers. So the full trade details. This is another trade. Rangers. I told you they got a starting pitcher was Jordan Montgomery. He played today, and a reliever Chris Stratton. Rangers aren't giving up a lot to make these trades, bro. Like they still have a top 5 farm system.
Bro, the Mets are just giving away their players, though.
Yeah,
it's crazy. With nothing in return.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this. The Rangers, all their trades combined, they got Aroldis Chapman, Max Scherzer, Jordan Montgomery, Chris Stratton, and Austin Hedges. He's the catcher. He was played for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They got rid of 5 guys that most of y'all ain't never heard of. They doing their thing, bro. Chris Young's the GM. He's the truth, bro.
Didn't the Astros when they got
so they did get Justin Verlander
back from the Mets, right?
Yes. So Scherzer and Verlander both played for the Mets this season. The Rangers were trying to get Verlander. That's who they wanted. I think they might have been trying to get both of them. Verlander did not want to come here. He has a no trade clause. So he didn't want to come to Texas. So the rumor has it the Rangers actually made a better offer to the Mets than the Astros did. But he didn't want to come here. If he'd have came here, I think it kind of would have been a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, that's all I got on the Rangers, man. Can I talk a little Mavs NBA with you?
Yeah. Pretty big news coming down.
Hey, man, just want to shout out our homeboy, Dallas GOAT, bro. Dirk Nowitzki. He's going into the Hall of Fame this weekend, man. What's your favorite memories of Dirk, bro?
You know, they with him going into the Hall of Fame, you're seeing a lot of his highlights. You know, they're going back. And you know, it's one of those things you don't appreciate a player's greatness until they're retired, and you go back and look at it like, man, that dude was awesome, man. Like I feel like Dirk should be more credited with really changing the way the NBA is played. Like he made the big man be able to put the ball on the floor and score.
Stretch
Dirk changed that. So Hall of Fame, of course. Yes, he's definitely got to be in the Hall of Fame. As far as my favorite moment, one of my favorite moments was when Dirk, I believe this is his second or third year, when they beat Karl Malone and John Stockton. When he did the little wraparound, took him to the hole. It's so many. I wish I can get about 3 or 4 of them, though. Come on, you can't just give me
Hey,
one.
all right. Hey, it's your show. You give your top 3 Dirk moments.
But it was that one, and when he swept Kevin Garnett, that
was
right
early.
there, yeah,
That was
that put him on the map, man. It was like because Garnett was everybody like Garnett is the guy. This dude is the next coming of Jesus, and then Dirk came in and swept the dude. So yeah, that was a great moment. And of course, hey man, when LeBron James was mailing them with the coughing him and Dwayne Wade, saying that he didn't really have the flu, that he was faking, and Dirk came out and cooked him the next game, man. Hey, one thing about Dirk, man, I remember he took on people gave him the title of being soft. But we realized over the years, man, this dude had a competitive edge like no other. And if you pushed him, Dirk was gonna cook you, man. That's just how it go. So that was my moments, man.
Hey, when you bring up him against KG, I see a lot of times on Facebook, like there's that comp. They asking who's the best power forward, and then people always gravitate to KG versus Dirk. Like, oh, KG better than Dirk, and I always point back at what you talk about, that playoff series. I'm like, yo, they played head to head. We always talk about head to head and what you did in the playoffs when it comes to all time greats. But when you're just doing this comparison against all time position, you want to just blow that off like it's not important. KG guarded Dirk. He got worked, bro. I think Dirk averaged 35 that series. Like a 35 and 10 against KG. Like you're right. That was a great moment. And I like where you brought up about when when you push him, when you think you got Dirk. Yeah, one was KG. Another time was it's 2 more I got. Remember when they played against Denver? They lost in 6, I think. That was when Denver had Birdman, Carmelo Anthony, and stuff. But that was when Dirk was going through it with that chick that was like fake that she was pregnant and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
People in Denver had masks with her face.
Damn.
Like trying to mock Dirk, trying to clown Dirk. In every game, like Dirk was getting like 40. He was killing them every time, man. And then there's one more. I don't know if you remember this. It was against the Suns. It's when the Mavericks made it to the finals against Miami the first time, and they beat the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
Dirk had a game where I think he had like 50 or 55.
50, yeah.
And that dude, Tim Thomas, was like blowing kisses at him and stuff. I'm like, and Dirk was like, "Oh, word? Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Killed them, dog. Killed them, man. Dirk was amazing, bro. And no Dallas fan is gonna ever forget that 2011 run.
Yeah.
I mean, you beat Kobe and Gasol. You beat the OKC 3. You had KD, Harden, Westbrook, and then you beat Miami.
And then they beat Phoenix that year too, right? With that one Phoenix. Okay, that's right.
But they swept the Lakers, bro. They swept them. Like, bro, that stuff, man. Yeah, we'll never forget, man. So thank you, Dirk. We appreciate everything you've done, man. Another NBA news. This kind of hurt, bro. Well, how ESPN gonna fire both these dudes, Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson?
Yeah, Jeff Van Gundy, I can kind of see him. I mean, I didn't think he was that great anyway. But Mark Jackson, Mark Jackson was good at that. Mama, there goes that guy, man. That kind of stuff.
Man down.
But I think with Mark Jackson, I think he, behind the scenes, he's kind of hard to get along with. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't bite his tongue for no one, and he's going to tell you exactly what's on his mind. I think sometimes that rubs some execs the wrong way, and that's probably what happened with him. Because man, this dude's Mark Jackson is greatness. Van Gundy, I don't see the hype, but yeah, I like Mark Jackson.
I think together they're good. Like separate, I don't know. I really hope that maybe TNT picks them up. They can be the A team on TNT. ESPN got a lot going on, bro. Like they just firing people left and right, bro.
Hey, did I hear this rumor correct that what's his name? Sherman was going to be with Skip.
I saw that yesterday too.
Sherman.
I saw that yesterday too.
I can't see that. Didn't they have like major words with each other?
I don't know, man. I'm with you, man. I don't know where they going with this. And I saw also Lil Wayne gonna be on there every Friday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like again, I don't know. I don't know where they going with all of this, man. Like everybody loves Lil Wayne, like of course, but I don't know if I wanted his commentary on sports. But I guess is his any better than mine? I don't know.
Cool says the whole 2011 playoff run for him, nobody but Triple D picked us to win in those series. That's true.
That's facts, man. That was fun, man. And I remember against Portland, we got nervous. That was the only real talk. The Portland series in the finals was the only series where I was nervous.
Yeah,
that
people
Portland
didn't think we was
series,
gonna
I
get
believe,
past.
6 games.
Yeah, they didn't think we was gonna get past Portland.
Yeah, that was that Brandon Roy?
Mm-hmm.
That like he was taking games over, bro. I think he got like 20 or 30 in the fourth quarter of a game, man. It's like, and it made you think like, oh, here we go. Same old, same old soft Mavericks can't get it done. And then they came back and won. You're like, oh, okay, all right, cool. We got to the second round, but we got to play the Lakers just won back-to-back championships, bro. It's like, okay, all right, Kobe gonna cook us. Then we won game 1 and 2 in LA.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then blew them fools off the court in game 4. Like, that was amazing. That's when I was like, we gonna win championship, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that were good times, bro.
But hey, man, that's it. That's all we got for sports. See the show kind of winding down a little bit, man. We also do a segment what we call on the other side of sports, right? You ready to get into this?
Hey, man, I'm sure y'all already know what we're about to talk about, and I guess we'll let Hits talk about it.
But I'm sure if y'all haven't heard by now, there is a viral video going around of a African American guy who's a security guard at I guess you could call it like some kind of river boat dock where people go out onto the river boat and I guess for sightseeing and things of that sort. Well, it was a security guy had to confront a Caucasian male about moving his boat, and a melee broke out. I mean, everybody and a mom jumped this middle age to maybe what you give him, 50, 60 year old guy. And then all of a sudden, you seen them jumping this guy, and then, like I say, a melee broke out, man, where everybody, it was other people coming to his rescue, and it was on from that part. And man, I've been watching a lot of these memes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I've been watching a lot of these memes, and I've been laughing at, man, the internet is funny, bro. These moments here just make you really love the internet. Like, how did we even survive without this dude? Here's some of them.
Oh, I got you.
Shout out to Spice Adams, man, with the chair. And first of all, did you watch it? Did you see it?
Bro, how could you miss it? How could you miss it? This might be the single greatest video of all time. Of all time, bro. Seeing our people come to this brother's rescue, man. Like it gave me chills, man. I almost cried, bro. I was so freaking proud because hey, it ain't the 1960s or 50s no more, man. We're not just gonna sit back and just watch and just let this man get jumped like that. And quite honestly, if I saw some other folks doing it, I'd still have a problem with it. But it's the history of that place, not just Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama. That place in Montgomery, Alabama, they say like they used to sell slaves and stuff. Like they had slave auctions right there on that the
One of the
bank of that
boats
river.
was named the Harriet.
Yeah, bro. Like, nah, we ain't just gonna let y'all just do this brother like that.
And, I've heard a lot of people say, "Man, like I was proud of black people come together like that." Man, say, bro, you know that song with Tupac on the Live and Die in L.A. when he say, "We might fight amongst each other, but I promise you this: we burn this bitch down, you get us pissed." That's our mantra. Like if you date back to the Rodney King incident, didn't the Bloods and the Crips cause a truce
Yeah, I believe so.
doing that? Like they always come together. Like we need to solve the problem of us killing each other.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think we come together when it comes to other people, whether it's the police, whether it's another race, whether it's another country, whatever it is, we'll come together. We just can't figure out our own civil war.
Yeah. That's
Our
fact.
own battle. That's where we're lost at.
That's facts, man. You're right. We can figure that part out. Hey, man, if we can figure out how to work together all the time and work for the betterment of each other.
The ceiling is the roof.
It's the roof, bro. It's the
Yeah.
roof.
But I think once that went viral, I think there's about 24 hours of peace in our community.
Yeah.
That's crazy to even say it, man, but it's real.
No doubt.
It's real, bro.
Yeah, we just wanted to bring that to you, man, and have a few laughs. And I'm sure we had to talk about it. It's such a viral video that I believe if you haven't saw the video right now, you probably been sleeping under a rock. But
No doubt.
but yeah, man. Hey, that's pretty much the show winding down. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you're watching the show, go and hit the like button, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. This week we're going to do a little something different. My guy C Rob is going to take us out. He has a message that he want to get out there, and it's a very important message, man. I think it's something that we all need to listen to and tune into. It's your floor, C Rob.
Hey, man, appreciate you. First, just want to show my shirt here. It says "Essential Dad," man. Essential Dad. I think a lot of us that me and Hits, you guys is watching and interacting with us. We appreciate you first of all, but a lot of us, most of us, I think, are dads. And first off, I just want to say I see y'all, I feel y'all. There's more of us handling our business than not. Pretty much every dude that I know, and I know a lot of people, every dude that I know is in their kid's life. So I kind of think it's kind of a lie that the media and a lot of people perpetrate to make it seem like black men don't take care of their kids, because we do. Um, I think most of us, and I can certainly speak for myself and Hits. We grew up with our mom and our dad in the house. We grew up like that. Our dads were always around handling their business. Um, but nowadays, man, it seems like we're the generation of broken and blended families. Not where we came from, but what we've done since we've been adults. Shout out to the fellas that, hey, y'all with y'all day one, and you raising your kids with your wife, and your wife is your baby's mama. Shout out to y'all, man. But there's a lot of us where it's not like that. Um, So I just want to say this. There's a lot of us that's raising other people's kids, bro, or at least taking a part in raising other people's kids because, hey, your kids or your kid might be with their mama right now. And, hey, her mom got a dude that's her stepdad. So he's helping raise your kid. And you might have your wife or your girl kids at your house. You're helping raise that man's kids. So just want to say this, man. Kind of inspired by Montgomery, man. We got to stick together, man. We got to stick together. We black men, we trying to handle our business. We trying to be good dads. We trying to take care of kids. So we already know, man, don't be an asshole to your stepkids, man. Don't do that. That's weak. That's weak. If you got any issues with your girl or the dude, whatever, that's adult stuff. Never take that out on the kids. Love on them kids like your own, because what you're gonna want is the dude that your daughter is spending half her time with is treating her or your son like you would want them treated. Also, hey man, stepdads, you with your wife is that dude baby mama, man. Don't be hating on that dude, man. Don't be hating on that dude. Don't be hating on where he work, what he drive, what he got going on. We got to recognize, we got to see each other, man. We all just trying to make it. Don't be that dude that's hating on your girl's ex. Don't do that. And if anything, man, try to be an intermediary between them. Try not to let her play that dude. Like, oh, y'all making it, y'all got good money, but she like, nah, I think he got a different job. I'm gonna put him on higher child support. For what? For what? You taking care of your house, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real, man, and let's not be like hoe ass dudes, man. Let's be real. Let's look out for each other. That's really all I have to say is.
Thank you for watching today's episode. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll see you next time on the Hit Zone.